Come here, nigga. You my nigga. Come here. And it was okay. Everybody called it. And when white folk wanted to debase you, they tried to join the club. Now, when we said it was okay, everybody understood it was okay. They wanted to debase you without joining the club. When they called it, you got an attitude, and rightly so. Should have. But now, what white folk have done is that they've said that you can't speak certain language. You ought to speak kind. And so the word nigger has been ruled out. But they picked up another word that at one time was only used by them as an exclusive club. And the word they now use is racist. See, years ago when I was growing up in North Carolina, I never called anybody racist. I couldn't call anybody. Black folk never called anybody. Have y'all know black folk never called anybody racist? And nobody said that black folk were racist. You were just niggers, that's all. So now, let me pull your coat to something. When you see these mealy-mouthed, spineless white folk calling people like me a racist, what they're really doing is they're calling me a nigger in disguise. No, that's what they're calling me. They're calling me, they've changed the language, but it's the same thing. When they call you a racist, that means you are unenlightened, uninformed, not with it, can't get with it, don't understand what's happening, old-timey and old-fashioned. Well, that's the same thing a nigger means. So when white folk, when you see it printed in the newspaper, white folk calling black folk racist, they're calling them niggers all over again. And we need to understand it and stop it. And don't be afraid. Stand up. Don't call me a racist. I know you, that's code language. I know what you're doing, whitey. You're calling me nigger. Let's find out what your daughter's been doing. Yeah, let's find out what, John Roberts, you got a daughter? Hey, Wolf Blitzer, you got a Donna Brazile? Let's find out what y'all's homosexual children are doing. Hey, come on, let's find out what the children of these news reporters, Keith Olbermann, Chris Matthews, let's find out what your deranged, drug-dealing, Satan-worship, homosexual, sodomizing children, what are your children doing? What are they doing? Let's see if we can't get that up on the internet. Let's go to Facebook and see what are your young ones doing. Yeah, why don't we do that? Since it's public nonsense, everybody's children are public property. Let's find out what your drug-using, Satanist, homosexual bestiality children are doing and what you are doing to them. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Might as well get it all out in the open, don't you think? Might as well bring it up, since you want to bring it out about Bristol Palin. Let's see what your young'uns are doing. Yeah!